Welcome to another episode of Ever Roaming. I have some exciting news to share this week. See you in just a second. For the best tips, tricks, and gear reviews for section hiking the PCT, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell down there so you get notified when I put up a new video, hopefully every Friday. Okay, so this week I have some really exciting news to share before I get started talking about this section that I was doing. I got my permit. I got an email back from the PCTA, and I'm so excited to say that I'm going to be section hiking Oregon this summer. I know it's a little bit bigger section than I talked about doing previously, but I had the opportunity to take the time off, and I'm so excited to get out there and do a really big chunk. And I've already been talking with some different trail angels and people that I've met previously, and I'm going to be able to get to hook up with those people along the way and share that experience with you. So look forward to that this summer. I'm still figuring out the logistics of how I'm going to put up videos constantly, but it looks like I'll be in towns every few days, so hopefully I'll have an opportunity to do that. So make sure you follow along for that. And I will obviously be going over how I'm planning that in the next few months, and I will be talking about resupply strategies and how I'm going to get to and from the trail. There's actually a really cool method to do that. So stay tuned for that information over the next few months. Okay, so for today's hike, it's not very long. I'm going from a little section just before Mt Laguna to just after Mt Laguna, and I actually went into the town there. Okay, so some other things to note about this section. When you are in the area of Mt Laguna, there's a certain boundary around Mt Laguna where you're not allowed to camp. So we camped just before that boundary. I had to leave the trail because, like I said last week, I had those really bad blisters on the ball of my foot. And I thought that there was an outfitter in Mt Laguna. There isn't an outfitter there anymore. The boots that I was wearing just didn't work out for me. I've worn boots in the past, and I would get like hot spots on the ball of the foot, but I never had blisters. So I learned a lesson, and I will do a video in the future where I'm going to talk about footwear choices and why I chose to go with trail runners. Unfortunately, this time I had to end my trip in Mt Laguna and wasn't able to continue to Scissors Crossing. But I had such an amazing experience, and I remember leaving that day, and I was so afraid of going back to civilization and not being able to get back out on the trail. And I made a commitment that this was something that I wanted to keep doing. Okay, so in some future videos that are coming up, I'm going to switch gears a little bit. I'm going to do some how-tos and some gear reviews in the next few videos. I know a lot of people are really getting ready right now to start their season out there on the PCT, whether they're through hiking or section hiking. So I'm going to go over a few items in the next few weeks, and then I'm going to get back into more section hiking. I have a lot of video from other parts that I did after Mt Laguna. All right, so before we go backpacking, I just want to remind you again to subscribe to my channel. And then down below in the description, you're going to find the links to my Instagram and to my Facebook. You'll also find some gear lists. I have my current gear list in there that I'll be using on upcoming hikes. And eventually at some point, I'm going to put in some other gear lists of things I've used in the past. But there are links, I just want to let you know, in the gear list if you want to support this channel. If you click on those, there are affiliate links with Amazon. It doesn't cost you anything extra. If you click on those and purchase through there, I get a small amount back to help support this channel. And remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you get notified when I put out a new video, hopefully every Friday. Let's go backpacking. And one other thing that I forgot, I am going to be doing a section from Warner Springs to Idlewild coming up in April. So maybe I'll see some of you out there. Let's go backpacking.
Good morning. It's day 5. This morning I was a bad girl and I made coffee inside my vestibule, but I vented it. It is so cold. I was inside my bag all night and did not want to come out. So getting a slow start this morning. So today I'm going to hike about 2.5, almost 3 miles to Mt Laguna, the last little bit, and then I'm going to narrow there till about noon. look into some new shoes, take care of my feet, and then I'll get back on trail later this afternoon. Try to do like, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10. There's no more steep climbs. It's gonna just be up and down, and then mostly down. So yeah, that big 2,000 plus foot climb is over. I think it was like, we started at 3,100 feet and we're now at 58. And Mt Laguna is at 6,000, so we got like 200 feet to go. Yeah, so that's an update for now. Coffee time. My tent is a hot mess this morning, but that's okay. I made my little stuff over here. I had leftovers from last night. But this is the best part. Coffee. Hot coffee. I'll get up soon. No, I don't sleep with my food in my tent. I just drag that over here. Alright, starting this morning's hike. You can see there's clouds and stuff down below. It was dry here last night. And that meadow over there is where I slept. Kind of near that pine tree, about a little back. Gorgeous day. Headed to Mt Laguna. Help my feet feel better. This pine forest is really pretty. So reminds me of like when I was a kid, early mornings, going camping and waking up and not having to pack up my backpack, but waking up to my mom making eggs. And then she would fry the bacon and then she'd fry the eggs and the bacon. Oh, so good. Probably really bad for you, but so good. It just reminds me of those quiet mornings with family in such a beautiful place. Okay, I think there's a bird laughing at me because I was singing Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest. Except for I'm not gonna get bopped on the head. Yeah. Not sure what came first, the crazy or the hike. I know I was a little crazy before I came out here. And now there's a bird laughing at me. But I'm not sure what came first, the crazy or the hike. Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest. Haha, very funny, laughing at the backpackers. So beautiful this morning. It's tempting just to hang out here. But onward, onward, we must go. Dear nature, you are distractingly beautiful. I had just been in that deserty stuff, and now I'm in this beautifully wooded forest, this gorgeous trail. And the nature just wants me to stay here. Not much farther to town. But I could stay here. Woods I go to lose my mind and find my soul. I think that's how it goes. So we came to this spot and it looks down onto the desert. It's so incredible. A little hazy right now, but I'm sure you can see it. Beautiful. And then we're still in the alpine-like setting up here. Ran into my trail buddy.
Oh yeah.